What's up guys, Guru here and welcome back to another 6 PM content video where today it is Sunday. It is hopefully going to be a good day for icon content. It is a lot of stuff leaked, so we're going to see what EA have actually released for us, although it is going to be a little bit of a different video because the servers are mudded on PS. So hopefully you guys aren't on PS and are on PC and Xbox and can play the game. We'll have to see what EA do in terms of Weekend League if they're going to extend it. But anyway, we're going to dive into content instead. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like the video. Let me know down below if you are completing any of today's icon SBCs or Evos, because that is going to be a thing as well today. We're going to check it all out. Let's get into it. So, we're going to have to start on Twitter, because, well, I've ended up going over to here because this is what I'm used to doing. But we're going to have to start over on Twitter because I think that's the best place to try and work out what is actually going on. And as I try and find the tweet that I just had, it's going to be trying to piece things a little bit together of what is happening. So, easiest way to do that is, thankfully, through Footbin. They always tweet out exactly what content we have. So, we do have a brand new Thunderstruck Matthaus SBC, which is good. He is 20 segments. We will check that out in a second. We've got the 85x3 attackers packs. We've got an 88 plus mixed icon play pick, which we will also check out. The icon Evo, which is not going to be paid. However, it is not free either. We'll show that in a second. And then the Team of the Year icons are back in packs. So, a very good day for icon content. Obviously, the fact that the Team of the Year icons are back in packs, it's another sort of 10 players available that you can get, which would be quite good. But the real question is, what exactly are we getting today? So, we're going to hop over to foot.gg because, again, I quite like their website, and thankfully, I have no bias to who I have to say I like the most. So, these are the 4 SBCs for today. Now, yesterday, we did also have an 85x3 midfielders and the Harry Kane SBC. We did get a draft upgrade, so it was play 10 games, win 10 games, and there might have been something else as part of it, scoring 10 games, something like that. But basically, it will give you the 6th Evo for the centre-backs, which is obviously really good if you're getting that done. If you haven't started it, you have 24 hours to submit a player to be able to make sure you can do the Evos with that. There was a Crafton SBC that was released, which was fine. However, the objective wasn't released for it. So EA have removed it and still haven't added it back into the game. I don't know what's going on with that, to be 100% honest with you. But for today's content, Matthaus SBC is there for the next 2 months, so 60 days probably. It's 20 SBCs, so obviously you have the bronze and silver. Then we have an 84 rated for the loan. And then after that, we have 285s, 286s, then 487s, 488s, and 589. So you can roughly see the price of it all. He is currently worth about 2.1 million, which is also about the value of his card on the transfer list, 2.3 million. It will probably go down a little bit more as well. So it is one of them where if you're completing it with fodder, it's not as bad. It's more so if you're looking to go, okay, is he going to improve the team? Maybe, maybe not. It's going to be one of them. We also have the 88 plus icon player pick, which is the one that I think a lot of people are excited for. 370k for it. It is an 86, 87, and 89, so a little bit cheaper than the last ones that were released last week. No 88 rated team needed. You do need 2 team of the weeks. A little bit expensive, but not too bad. The 86 and 87s aren't too bad. It's the 89 rated that's expensive, but hopefully you can build up a little bit of fodder this week. I am wanting to do one of these. Main reason being is because it's an 88 plus, either base Centurions, Thunderstruck, or Winter Wildcards, which is brilliant. I just want to base Gerrard. Now, the reason I want to base Gerrard is to be able to put him into the Icon Evo upgrade. So, this is coming as an SBC, which I think is another good way that EA can add Evos to the game. You're not necessarily spending coins, because you don't have to spend like 50,000 coins or whatever. You don't have to spend FC points. But if you've got a lot of like untradeable fodder in SBC storage or just in your club, that has a value of about 50k sometimes. So instead, you can just submit an SBC to get the Evo rather than paying 50k. I quite like the idea from EA, as long as they don't ruin it too much and make things stupidly expensive. But the likes of the 500k Team of the Year Evo, that could have been better as an SBC. Because the reason being is you're more likely to have 500k's worth of fodder in your club, or it's easier to obtain than actually getting 500k in the game. So, again, it might be something that EA go like and do going forward, but who knows. In terms of what you actually need for it, you need a team of the week and an 85 rated team. It's not that expensive. It's about 40k. Now, the thing is, the actual Evo itself does look pretty decent because if we scroll up a little bit, thankfully a few people have started to complete the SBC, which will actually show us the Evo, so Dunko has done it. So it is just a 88 rated icon. That's all that you need. So it can only be a base icon, but still, it's not too bad. So then the first upgrade will give a 5 pace, is that 6 shooting, 4 passing, 5 dribbling, and 2 defending. Now, I don't know if that's exactly what happens. I think it is. And then the next one will be another 4 pace, another 3 passing. It will also improve physical. So this isn't exactly what it gives out. It's just whoever he was using. And then you do get up to a 4-star, 4-star on the weak foot and skill moves. I'm hoping there might be another picture, because by now I'm hoping that we should have maybe seen 1 or 2 of them. Obviously, Vieira does fit into it. So FUTGG have actually possibly got the Evo. It is here. That is brilliant. Thank God they've done that. So, yeah, you've got the weak foot and skill move, and it gives a +4 overall. So if it's an 86, 87, or 88 rated, it will go to a 90 rated card. It gets 2 defending, 5 dribbling, 8 passing, 2 physicality, 6 shooting, and 10 pace. So the likes of Rio Ferdinand gets a lovely boost to his card. Obviously, if we look at the actual eligible players, Gareth Bale's in there. Maybe a cheaper alternative to his SBC if you want to do it. Patrick Vieira's in there, which would be brilliant. Ribery's getting an upgrade as well, which is good. See, I obviously just want, like, my Gerrard. Like, I would love to get an Evo on him and then makes him absolutely incredible. A lot more usable, which is really good to see. Doesn't really give too much else, but I think this would be quite a nice upgrade, especially even to some of the lower rated cards that you can get. If your icon look isn't that great, you've got some of these lower rated cards. But the likes of Rijkaard, I'm not saying he becomes much more usable, but at least he's better. So if you are using him, it does help out a little bit more. So for the sake of 40,000 coins in an SBC, I do think it is worth it. The only thing I do want to check is I'd like to open some packs. So I think I might finally be able to log into the web app, which I can, and that is brilliant. So we're going to hop over to the web app. We do have a play pick that I seemingly have made at some point. I can't remember when I did that. But yeah, unfortunately, the servers not being up isn't ideal. So if we do pack a blue, I'm going to be quite annoyed. Who knows if it's actually going to work. Although I have just seen that Rocco's 11 was actually on the game in share plays. Maybe it's working, maybe it's not. But for now, we're just going to do the 85 times 2s. If we get a blue, brilliant. If not, it is just going to be fodder into the club, and I will be not really too shocked if it's just going to be all walkouts. So we do get a few bits in there. The next one is going to be no blue. It is ter Stegen though, which is very good fodder, especially for that icon player pick. It is going to help out quite a bit. And then the final 85 times 2 for today. Are we going to get anything? Of course not. Hopefully I can build a few things with this, build a few more upgrades. Maybe tomorrow the service might be back on. Weekend League might be extended. Who knows? But for now, that's where we're going to leave it for today, guys. I'm out. Peace.